It's fine. Stand up, I get up. I'm feeling when I should focus. I come on, be a good I shouldn't gonna stay focused. Opportunities, gotta get this, gotta fight this.
Zwakala asisithi shwi sithi qo siyengada siyenga sebeach shaya ilwandle nabangisi ngithi sithi swim cover the combo iyenza ama chiefs ngigqoke ivest isikhindi nophaqa I am not formal uqonda ungagijima kanjani kunhlabathi angasolwandle ugqoke ke ama kick and balls nama cops he uzobasha njengoba ke iSpani silaphana ke KZN sanibonani and a salute to all my hustlers igama uMekumele Shumo sambona hustler lethu ke uSu Ellen Martin intokazi ke efisa ke ukuba i-lifeguard khona lapha ke ne-Lifesaving SA. Hustlers impilo ke bafethu ungayihlela kodwa ke ngeke ukhona ukuyilawula njengolwandle. Intokazi ke impilo ikuyazama ukumqwilisa khona manje ke sekazama ke ukuseva impilo yakhe ngokwenza lo msebenzi. Ngithi uzolithatha ligcwele ke elakhe ibali. Y'all guys can drive there. I'm just gonna dive and swim there. Ngithi phasha ngene emanzini.
It was hard after he left. It was hard. The life that I thought of that's going to be me having a joel, going out on my own, was not the life that I was going to live. Sanvanani, my name is Sue Ellen, and I had to get pushed into the deep end to find my life-saving calling. So if you want to check it out, come and follow me. So growing up in Wentworth, so gangsterism becomes the way of life. As a youngster, the way of life there is not to go and play sports. The way of life there is to be able to shoot straight. So drugs and guns were part of our lives, you understand? It wasn't something that frightened us. It wasn't something we were aware. I don't think you realize at that age that death is so close. You just think everything is so much fun. Life is so cool, and then only when you move out or something happens to somebody close to you, then you realize, actually, you know, I'm in the so, yeah. So my father passes away, and then Seluma, ne? And Uma has to become a breadwinner, yes, and clean. And she's a housewife, and she hasn't worked now for about easy 10 years, né? And then all this happens, and then life changes, né? So Umamana has to try and get a job, which is unfortunately, after 10 years of staying at home, is not the easiest thing to do. Né? Nobody's going to employ you, even if my experience yako is valid at that time. So life was tough. It was hard after he left. It was hard. I felt a little bit lost, but I don't know. So we had a fallout with my mom when I was 15. So I just you think you're too big to catch her hiding. You think you're too big for Mama Wakuksha, and then Mama was saying listen, I'm not going to let you do your own thing. And it was a big argument. I remember it was Ipsugune. And I had a close friend of mine, Chantal, she now lives in Cape Town. She's still like my sister today. So I just left, and then I went to stay over at her place. And then I got dressed the next morning, and she tried and talk me out of it. And then I wasn't hearing that I had had enough. I was thinking Yachashai, I'm going, I'm out of here, I've had enough. And I left. The reality came to say, I need to find a job. I can't go out partying or anything. The life that I thought of that's going to be me having a joel, going out on my own, was not the life that I was going to live, because somebody needed to support me. So that's what made me to go and look for a job. So then uhamba. Yenza CV, one-page CV, ne? Because like you just got matric. Just like just matric, yeah. Nothing else. When they ask for experience, like dwelala loads. So my girls, I've got 2 girls, 8 and 10. Absolutely gorgeous. I did well, no? I chose, like I'm telling you, I knew the genes. When I saw him, that's it. You see, la, I'm telling you, imali again. Supermodels, like, oh, they a blessing. We're happy. I'm no longer with their dad, which isn't a bad thing. Life happens. He still sees his kids. We have a very good understanding. I'm hoping he marries a rich wife, so that Nganzam will have a rich stepmother, you know, so that we all, like, you understand, like, life is great, ne? So, yeah, but that's, yeah. So I was a gym instructor, and I used to work at Virgin Active workshop now, and they've got like a swimming pool inside. And then obviously I met, there was lifeguards that used to train at the pool, and they introduced me to SA Lifesaving. But in order to be able to qualify for a lifeguard award, you had to go through a process, as well as you had to join a surf club. So you cannot get a certificate without being part of a club. So our beach runs, we have different clubs here, and I joined Marine Surf Lifesaving, which is at Addington Beach. We joined there. Dion joined us into Marine Lifesaving, and with that, that's how we were able to do the program to get our lifeguard awards.
So when she was training with me, she was working as a personal trainer, and income was quite erratic. She didn't earn like a set salary, and that was the reason why she was doing the program, so she could get onto the beach and get a set salary and get a medical aid and a pension fund and all those things that are important later on in life, especially. And I think since doing so, like especially when she was doing the course, she struggled and she nearly dropped out because she was trying to feed her children and keep them in school, and the learnership didn't actually pay much of a salary.
Okay, so tomorrow I've been given a call. I got a call from SA Lifesaving, and it's a good municipality. They want to assess me to see if I can qualify for my Surf Lifesaving Award, Lifeguard Award. So yeah, so a bit of nerve wreck, but we've been training hard. So I think I'm ready. But you know, with Ulwandla, you can never be ready. Ulwandla gets ready for you, like, and you just walk from there. No.
Just when she goes for an interview, just be yourself and speak with an open heart, open brain, because she's got it. Like she's got everything she needs. She doesn't have to make anything up. She just has to be herself, and she'll be fine.
So if I make it tomorrow, so it's a good thing for my daughters to see and for other girls to see, as well as it will just make life easier, you know. With looking after my kids, and financial-wise, it will make life easier. Can we stop right there? Dumela. Hi, so I'm at Mtlanga Rocks. I'm here for my interview. I'm a little bit nervous, but hopefully I don't stutter, swear, or speak a different language. Wish me luck. Cheers.
Good morning, Sue.
Good morning.
Welcome to eThekwini Municipality, our Aquatic Safety Department. Well done on passing your initial physical side of your recruitment process. Now we're just going to go through into our interview side of our process. One of our integral parts is the prevention and loss of life. Now, through partnerships with Lifesaving South Africa, we do a community outreach program. So if you are successful, what would you do to assist in the situation to prevent drowning in our communities?
I'm just figuring out from the many kids and families that come to the beach. I do think if they knew more about the rules and bylaws of our beaches, it would help the lifeguards constructively keep guys safe. So going to schools and teaching them about our signage, about why the guys blow the whistles, why should they stay in between the red and yellow flags, what are the different signages that we have on the beach so that they know. Just teaching them about the ocean and how dangerous it can be, and how listening to lifeguards would actually assist them in having a better experience at the beach rather than an accident that we do prevent, but that keeps everything sour.
What are your duties or functions as a lifeguard on a daily basis?
So I would say is that we come there to make sure people are safe. So it would be coming in to open up your beach. When we open up the beach, just checking there's the safe area to open up your beach. So you check your tides, you go in, you check where's your rips and stuff like that, and you open your actual bathing area in a place where it's safe for all bathers to swim. You check your first aid boxes to make sure that you are ready and equipped if any accidents have to happen. And actually doing your rescues. Be ready, your swimwear, and up and awake and vigilant, for the beach to make sure that you're ready to prevent any rescues, prevent any drowning. If there is a potential drowning, be ready to go out and do the rescue itself.
As you're aware, with the huge influx of people on the Durban beachfront over the festive period, alcohol is a major factor. In your opinion, why is alcohol not permitted on the beachfront, and what would you do to enforce it?
Can we stop right there?
Okay, as you're aware, the ocean is very dynamic and changes the whole time. On what instances would you ban bathing and why?
The obvious is shock attacks or any shark sightings. We would then put up a flag, your shark, to say that we have a shark sighting, as well to say with a red flag to say bathing is banned for the moment, as well as if there is no bathing area to open, meaning if there is no safe passage for people to swim, depending on the tide, if there's high tide and we don't have beach and there's like rocks and stuff behind and there's no place for guys to swim, you would not open a beach in that circumstances. As you know, on our beach fronts we have shark nets. If Sharkwood has decided to take out those shark nets, they would notify us on the beach front, as well as so we wouldn't have bathing at that point. But just the basic thing is that if it's just not safe, we open the beach only when it's safe for guys to swim.
Okay, thank you, Sue. Your next stage in this process is you're going to be allocated 3 tasks. I'm going to put one of my mentors that's going to mentor you through these 3 tasks, and then we're going to assess you from there onwards. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Ho nka mohato wa tumelo dibakeng tse sa tlwaelehang, o tla fumantsha bokgoni ba seo o ka bang sona. Se o ha tiya fela mmeleng, o tiile le ka kelellong hobane o ikemiseditse ho lwantshana le lewatle ho pholosa batho. Di-lifeguards di kwetlisitse haholo, ba itekanetse ene ba netefatsa hore melao ya lewatle e a latelwa. Ha ekaba o rata ho pholosa batho, ho sebeletsa ka ntle le ho sebetsa ka metsing, sena e ka ba sa hao. O tlameha ho bana le dilemo di le 14 kapa ka hodimo. Bahiri ba batla di-lifeguard awards tsa di-pool kapa tsa mawatle. Diteko tsa teng di tsamaisa ke ba Lifesaving South Africa. Mahaslas dibakeng kapa difeng o na le di-options tse pedi. Either o hatela pele ho kgolo kapa o hatela morago ho tshabo.
Hi, I'm Dion Woodley from Lifesaving South Africa. I've been involved in lifesaving for almost 35 years, starting off as a professional lifeguard for 12 years and then full-time training since 2000. We train lifeguards throughout the world and many of them in South Africa. And now one of our aims is to develop lifesaving and lady lifesaving in the country. And this is a great opportunity to mentor Sue through the professional lifeguarding career. Watch this! Watch this! Ooh.
Splish splash khala amanzi kodwa sigezi siyabhukudwa into sahlobo sifikile ingakho ke nginxibe ngale we uyaqonda njana kusho khona ukuthi izinkathi zama holiday sizifikile la ke iningi lethu eliqhamuka namaphakathi nezo bafethu sivakashela indawo ezinolwandle bafethu kodwa ke inkinga ngathi ukuthi asikwazi ukuhlukanisa between a fire pool and a pool and iningi lethu lingantonta ke ku jacuzzi ingakho sidinga ke ama lifeguard afana naye ke uSue Ellen naye ke iLifesaving SA ukuthi bakhusele izimpilo zethu masingcebeleke ngase beach kodwa khona manje awuthi ngibhathe ngamakhanda ngimfaka udeep end ngishaya ngewejumbo lethu yakule viki nginikeze ke abo ababini bafethu uma uyazi impilo ngena lapha na ku Twitter na ku Facebook into engakutshela yona ukuthi le impilo yamampela akusetivi uPamela Anderson kuphela ogijima ngeslow mo kumabona kude uSue Ellen kuyomele ke agijima abukude ngesinye isivinini ku task yakhe yokuqala so let's watch it by the bay.
Well, Sue, welcome to Umhlanga Beach for your first task, and obviously it's going to be the run swim run, where we're assessing your surf swimming ability. Okay. What's going to be expected of you is to run to that marker bathing beacon over there, come back around this bathing beacon here, back there, then you're going to swim out around that marker buoy. If you look out to the ocean, there's a marker buoy out there, about 150 meters out. You're going to go around that, come back to the shore, run around that beacon and come back to me here. It is a timed event. We want to see how fast and how much surf skill you actually have. All right, Sue, the time has come. I want you to loosen yourself up, stretch a little bit. Your task one, your run swim run, will be starting within a minute. Okay, and any final questions? Are you ready?
As ready as I can ever be.
Okay. One minute starts now. Take your marks and go. Okay, you're gonna go around here. I would pick your pace up a little bit. That was a bit slow to be a professional lifeguard.
So as I'm running in my first task one, initially it's like the nerves, you're still like so full of nerves. I'm still, my nerves are going through and it's taking longer for my adrenaline to come through. And then really says to me, oh my gosh, I've ran for 1 minute. I'm thinking 9 minutes left. So you're calculating 9 minutes, you're calculating shore break, and I'm thinking, maybe this wasn't the best idea.
All right, she's gonna be heading out now into the ocean through the shore break. look, what appeals to me about the ocean and the sea is just it's always a challenging environment. It's beautiful. It's unique in its own way, and there's so many activities you can actually do in it and get enjoyment out of it. She's turning her marker buoy for a final lap before she goes on her swim around the marker buoy. So you got 1 minute.
Do I regret leaving home at 15? I regret the circumstances that made me leave home at 15. I regret the hurt that in between that stage when I left home. Between the both of us, I was on the wrong, she was on the wrong. We could have dealt with it in a better way. But I don't think that I would be the person today if I didn't leave home at 15.
Right, I'm watching her how she enters the ocean to the shore break. She's got to navigate the time the wave without injuring herself on the rock. So there she goes. She's progressing quite nicely, and she is starting to swim.
So before shore break, as I was just about to jump in the water, and you feel the sand pulling you, and you're thinking, that is Jesus. That is Jesus saying, don't go.
Watch this, watch this. Ooh. There's definitely a need for women in the life-saving industry, both on the voluntary life-saving side and in the professional life-saving side. It's not an activity that ladies naturally get themselves involved with, but those that they come from a swimming background have definitely got a place on our beaches and around our swimming pools. Taking effect as she turns she's turning the marker buoy now. On 5.5, she's going to have to push it to get back, but she should be able to catch a wave.
I'm getting smacked out there, man. I'm getting smacked, and I just look up and I'm looking at Dion's face, and I'm thinking, I might have run out of time. I counted wrong. It wasn't 7 minutes, maybe it was 5 minutes. So I'm trying to swim faster, and then because it's my first time at this beach at Umhlanga Rocks, they always say, that's why they say, practice first before you go in there to know what you're gonna do.
Swimming hard. She's got about 50 meters to go, but she's got to navigate the shore break. She's got to come in over the rocks without injuring herself. Okay, your entry requirement fitness-wise to be a lifesaver, you've got to be able to swim 400 meters in a swimming pool in less than 8 minutes. Okay, and you've got to be able to do a run, swim, run in less than 10 minutes. And now she's going to do her run. And she's running back in. She's going to make the qualifying time. If she gets her last bit of running, she's got 45 seconds to make the last run. "25 seconds, Sue, you better move. 20, 15, 10, whoa. All right, Sue, you've completed task 1 and we'll move immediately now on to task 2, which is the board rescue.
No rest, no?
No rest, ma'am.
Mona re bona bohlokwa ba fitness le utlwisiso ya timing ya di-waves. Sena ha se papadi. Dikwetliso mosebetsing ona di nkelwa hodimo. Di-awards tse batlahalang ke diploma, silver medallion le examiners awards. Bahiri ba lekala lena e ka ba masepala, matamong, mawatleng, dibakeng tsa di-holiday le diphakeng. Mahustlers, o ske wa emela monyetla o nepileng. Nka monyetla o nepahatse.
After this foam, she should get on and go. Whoops. All right, your second task, Sue, is to paddle out there. You see on the marker buoy that we're simulating a rescue. That patient is in distress. I need you to get to him as quickly as possible on the rescue board and bring him back as safely as possible.
Okay.
Any questions? Are you ready? Let's go.
Okay, yeah.
All right, off you go, Sue. Let's go get him. Go, go, go. She's navigating the shore break now. After this foam, she should get on and go. Whoops.
So I'm thinking, okay, after the shore break, smooth sailing. So it hits me and I'm holding for dear life. I'm underneath the water and reversing, but holding and reversing. And I feel, and because the sand is like, it's like that stony sand, it's not like your normal sea sand, very nice. It's pulling up in my Speedo.
The wave was too big for her. It knocked her over, and it's going to do it again. Now she must go. Go, Susie, go. Go, 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 go. Well, the most dramatic rescues and saves that we've been involved with, myself personally, have definitely been over the Christmas period in Durban. My 12 years as a professional lifeguard with the eThekwini Council, we've had a lot of mass rescues at Wedge Beach and North Beach, where you've gone in there and at one stage you've got 10, 15, 20 people all drowning at once. She's got to pop over this. Now she's rolling.
My kids have to follow the same path as me. You know, I've been through a couple of hard times, so I would not want that for them. I try with all means to teach them and do things from what I've learned and not let them hit their head. So obviously I'm hoping that they have a smoother path and a better opportunity and just a better lifestyle than I had.
Right, go, Sue, go, 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 go!
As I'm heading to my patients, like we're getting set out there, as I can see. So I first get onto my stomach because you know you need to find your balance, and I'm trying to get my air breath back from that holding of the board. So it wasn't just not, I just couldn't get that break. So each time I tried to get on, there was another foam. So you rather roll over, hold tight, take it like a woman, roll back on, and then go again. And then when it happens, you're like, come on, I'm not going anywhere. That's the whole thing. I'm just thinking, I am not going back.
Just got to keep an eye on her out there. She's now approximately 150 meters out to sea. and she's approaching her patient. Common mistakes that people make when they visit an aquatic facility, be that a swimming pool or the ocean, okay? They don't swim where there are lifeguard patrols. Okay. Secondly, they underestimate the dangers that are there. I think she's tiring a little bit. She's gone down onto her tummy as she approaches the patient.
There's a lot of mishandling of women on Wedge Beach, where they touch the girls and they can do all sorts of stuff in the water. They finger the girls and rape the girls in the water. They sort of make a circle around you, and without the girls knowing, and just like, and then next minute you've got like a whole lot of guys that are surrounding you, that's pushing you underneath the water. And if you don't know what to do, you're generally just trying to stay afloat, and so they get the chance of just doing all funny things. They do that. It's hectic.
And there they come down the front of the wave. And they've got a paddle now. This is the crucial bit. This is the most difficult part of the rescue, is to get our patient in safely, and they're doing it quite nicely. She's giving instructions to the patient to keep paddling. All right, and they are on the beach within the next moment. This could be interesting. Woof, and they tumbled on the last moment.
So I finally get back, not the most graceful landing.
Okay, well done, Sue. You finished your second task. You got our patient back in. Only over there. All right, Sue, can you share some of that experience with me? What do you think of the Umhlanga shore break?
My gosh, it's not like the normal Central Beach shore break. It sucks. It's got like such a severe suction power. Like it kills you, no?
Yeah, but with experience here, you will get used to it. It's all in the timing.
Yeah.
The first wave smacked you back, you got back up, you went. Once you were on the shore break, you were fine.
You're fine. That's it. I think it's just about not getting too nervous, because what happens, you want to just rush in, but the shore break, you need to just wait for it to break first, and then just put in as much speed as possible, because then it's easy once you pass shore break.
And all the sand.
And I made it, even though my undies is full of sand. Yeah. But it's fine.
All right, well, we'll be moving on to the next task now.
Okay, no break. Yeah.
lewatle le matla haholo o hloka courage le focus ya ho tseba ho etsa sena. So o santsane a tlameha go ithuta di-techniques tsa ho sesa ka hare ha di-waves. Teko e kgolo lekaleng lena ke sebaka le nako ya ho sesa. Ha o le mona o ruta batho ho sesa, o ba pholosa maphelo a bona, and hape o tobana le di-weather kaofela. Ka nako e nngwe ka maswabi wa hloleha ho pholosa bophelo ba motho, empa ho mahaslas ho re ruta ho hong ka bophelo hore ka nako e nngwe ya o tla atleha, ka nako e nngwe o tla hloleha. Di le pedi di bohlokwa ka ho lekana. Ngiyaqobisa ngithi nawe umlayezo ophuthumayo ongiqonise kakhulukazi ke kubantu abansundu, ngoba thina sikholelwa ukuthi ngoba simnyama asidingi i-sun lotion. Anginendaba ukuthi umnyama njengelahle, ngiqoba ke khona ke uzonciphisa amathuba akho ukuthi uthole i-skin cancer. Yeke kuba iqaba, yeke kuba impunga, ngithi qoba khona ke uzothola i-protection. Ngithi njengoba ke udinga i-protection from lifeguards anjengaye ke uSue Ellen uma ke ubhukuda ngase beach. Now udinga futhi uncedo khona laphana ku-Word Jumbo. Nginikeze ke iletha yokugcina okuyiletha S. Uyazi impendulo ngena lapha nokuthisa no ku Facebook. Uma ke sibuye emva kwekhefu intokazi ke yoshaya i-CPR bafethu. Ngithi nani lapha emakhaya awuthi ngishaye nge-kiss of life. Ngimkhokhisa umoya sithathe ikhefu. Uma sibuya ngithi sikuma butterflies, siku freestyle bese sibuya ngama backstroke.
All right, but we've got another complication. We've got another patient in difficulties lying in the shore break. Can you go help him there? Okay, Sue, welcome to task number 3. This task looks at your resuscitation skills at handling a near-drowning situation. Obviously, we want to see you demonstrate correct protocols as international life-saving standards and using correct equipment and management of the scene.
Okay.
Have you got any questions?
No.
Okay, let's go, Sue.
Okay. Hi, what happened here?
I found this guy unconscious, not breathing. I don't know.
Okay, do me a favor. Go to the lifeguard tower. Please ask one of the lifeguards for a first aid kit, AED, as well as can they call the emergency service, please, immediately. Okay. So I'm listening for breathing. I'm checking if there is any breathing. Counting 10 seconds. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Looking at the chest to see if there's a rise and fall.
There's no breathing.
6, no breathing. I'm now going to commence CPR. Okay. So obviously I put on my pocket mask. Think.
Come on, Sue, the man is dying.
So I'll go, because it was a drowning, I'll go straight
Let's
into
get
blows.
air into him.
Go into my compressions immediately. Okay. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and
That's a
15
good
and
rate.
16
Keep
and
it going
17
at
and
that
18 and
pace.
19 and 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going.
Your lifeguard should be here in the next 2 minutes to take over from you.
Thank you.
And dealing with the public varies, depends on the area you're in and the festivities that are actually going on at that time. But generally, they're not too much of a problem if you deal with them in a fair but stern way, and you give them the right information and the right guidance. Majority of the members of the public are very cooperative, but you do, as in every area that you get, or any sport or activity that you get individuals that seem to go out their way to cause hassles for you as a lifeguard.
One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12
And the patient's starting to cough and splutter.
roll over procedure.
Okay, what are you doing now? Can you talk me through it?
Okay, so now we're putting them into roll over. We want to check for vomiting. They're now vomiting. Checking the airways to see if there's anything stuck in the mouth.
Vomit coming out there. What are you doing now?
Okay, so you open the airways and let them vomit. And then when you check if there's anything in stuck, check.
All right.
Out.
And yes, he's coughing and spluttering and his eyes have opened.
Okay, so you put him back. How much I miss my dad? A lot. Like, I think I was too young to generally process it properly, and because it happened with all the stuff with my mum as well, so I just blocked it out. So there is that end of not getting over something like that. So yes, I do miss him. Like, but it's, as I said, it's life. You understand? It's life. You know that death is part of it. We don't want it to happen, but it's something that's going to happen, unfortunately.
All right, but we've got another complication. We've got another patient in difficulties lying in the shore break. Can you go help him there?
Good.
And Sue, what would you like? What's happening here?
Good.
Can you talk me through this?
Okay, patient vomiting. Okay, he's just had a near tummy, but he seems to be awake, he's breathing. Out of all the people that have spoken to me about or acknowledged you saving their lives, there is not specific one that means the most to you. Each life that you save is a life at the end of the day. Yes, but it is a nice feeling. I love kids, no? So I love kids that get so excited and like, there she, and then they want to take pics, and it's such a cute experience. It's okay. So now, obviously stop vomiting, so we check. Open. So you're right? Okay. So what we do is we're putting him now into recovery position. Okay.
There we go.
Relax nice and thick.
All right, Sue, that is the end of task number 3, your resuscitation assessment, and your 3 tasks for the morning. Now we'll move on to the interview section.
Thank you very much
for your time.
Welcome back, Sue.
Thanks.
Hopefully you've warmed up. I know it's been a long day for you. How was your day today?
It was testing. It's harder than you think it will be. Also your nerves play in a bit. I think I could have done a little bit better. There are quite a few reps here at Umhlanga.
What tasks did you enjoy doing?
I don't know about enjoying them, but yeah. I love the board, so it's not bad. We did a run swim. Where you have to run and then turn it, swim into the ocean and turn at the ball and come out. We did a patient pickup on torpedo to see what you would do as one of our rescue objects that we use to rescue the guys, as well as we did a patient carry with our melee boards, which was quite interesting, yeah.
What tasks did you find the most difficult?
With testing, always your torpedo is, you need to be very strong. What I find is that I need to do a whole lot of push-ups. You need to be very strong with the torpedo, as well as I think if you know the ocean better, it will help you not be swimming against currents and then make it worse to come out. But yeah, I think the torpedo is a little bit more difficult than the others. But yeah, we managed to get through.
Thank you, Sue. I've just finished having a discussion as well with your mentor. He has given me feedback with regards to your physical side of your recruitment process, and obviously we discussed the theory side of the process. If you are successful, what questions do you have for us?
Just like, when do I start? It would be nice to know so I can start planning my party. And like, which beach would I be working on? Do I work, like, would I be placed at a specific beach? Would I come work here with you guys?
Okay, let's say if you are successful in acquiring a position as a lifeguard at Umhlanga Main Beach, you will be required first of all to pass a medical. Okay, it's basic checkup just to make sure that you're medically safe and fit to perform your tasks. It's just a hearing test, eye test, etc. Okay, so that being said, we've gone through the scores from your physical and your interview and your theory, and we've found that you are suitable to become a candidate and permanently employed as a lifeguard in a eThekwini Ministry.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, the formal side of things now, HR will be contacting you. You're going to have to supply them obviously with your residential address, your ID, your documentation. They will send you on your medical. Once your medical and your documentation is at Human Resources, they'll prepare your contract for you. You'll be on 6 months probation, and then after your probation period, you'll be fully employed.
Excellent. I'm fit as a fiddle, so I'm not into Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Welcome.
Lovely. Yes, I got the job. So it finally means stability for my kids. I made it, Mum. That's to you. I made it. And to all my women divas, yes, y'all hustlers out there, press up, push up, pundit.
Well done, Sue. Re bone ka wena gore ka nako engwe dintho tse ntlentle ha di itswe dibakeng tsa tlwaelo. Potso ya rona ya beke ena e tswa go Sthembiso. A re yena o a rata ene hape ona le kgatlhago ya dintho tsa crime, a ka ithutela eng gore a felletse e le seo. O ka ithutela go ba forensic scientist kapa analyst. Bona he ba sebedisa science go batlisisa dibaka tsa crime. Ba ne maponesa bopaki, ba lekola di DNA, dithibatsi le dithunya. O tlhoka National Senior Certificate e tla o dumelang gore o etse degree
kapa yona diploma. Ka tlwaelo, maths le physical science di compulsory. Di subjects tsa life science tsona he di ka o thusa. O tla etsa BSc ya hao ya chemistry kapa analytical chemistry. Ha ekaba hona le ho sa utlwang, hopola o checkela Facebook le yona website. Romela ya hao potso.
Surf's up, dude. Let's hit the water. It's safe. Sue Ellen is on the watch, bruh. I guess that's what surfer do sound like. Me wanna go Sue Ellen on the watchtower. Bayaz ba pepile. Nami ge mangi ngase beach. Ngozi ngihlale ngiphephile. And Sue Ellen will always come to my rescue. Oh, ngiletha ke kwimpendulo. Ye word jumble. Yes, ye ekule viki. Igama kade silifuna yi rescue. Uma uyitholisa ithala kuwena. Uma ungayitholanga, don't worry, bro. You'll catch the next wave. Kodwa mina ke sengiyavalelisa. I'm waving goodbye. Ngitozo zonke intambo sengiphuma kanje. Ngithi let's surf the net. Bafethu Twitter, Facebook, YouTube sikhona. Ngihlala ngitshela ngithi don't look down. Look up and stay up and keep your head above water. See you then.